Hey guys, welcome to Brother Jay's Card Finds. Number 3 video is here. I took a little longer. I needed to get some rest. But I had a pretty good show yesterday at the Denver Card Boys show. Went well. Probably spent more money there than anywhere, I think. I mainly because things were a little more expensive. There weren't any 10-cent boxes or anything like that. I was dealing with dollar boxes, and the most expensive card I bought here was there was a $15 card, which is, as you guys know, that's pretty unusual for me. But let's show you everything I got. Okay, first of all, I started with some guys who I run into a lot of shows. They like to talk to me. They had their dollar boxes. They typically will knock some off. They did knock some off today, but I mainly treated them like it wasn't a card that I wanted to pay $1 for that I didn't. So I believe I ended up, let me just double check. I'm going to count real quick. I know you guys love when I do that. Alright, I ended up with $26 cards. Alright, so I'll go through them real quick. Let's try to put them over here. Hold on. Hopefully I can get them to focus. So here's an Albert Pujols. It's Fleer Ultra Feel the Game. It's an insert of some kind. I'm not sure. 2007 it says. Here's a neat looking Griffey. Hopefully I don't have it. If I paid $1 for a card I don't have. I already have them. I'm be a little disappointed in myself. San Bernardino Spirit. This is, I believe, from some kind of heritage card. It might be the minor league heritage. So, here's a new Bowman. It's a reptilian card. Yoferi Rodriguez. He's a Brewer. I don't know if he's any good, but the reptilians are fairly rare to come by. I think I don't know, what is it? If it was one per pack or what it is, or one, I don't know what it was. But anyway, they're fairly hard. If you get a good player, there you go for a little bit more money. I got this Jackson Churios Future Star Collectibles. So I got that for $1. Here's a Frank Thomas, the newest Frank Thomas Topps card, 2025. Of course, there's a name on it, unfortunately. Here is a Dylan Cruz Summer Superstars rookie card. This is a really neat Griffey. You can see through it. So it's like an acetate card, as you can see. It's Elements. I don't know who. What does that say? Hold on. 2007 Elements. Apparently that was the set they put out. Here we go. This is a Frank Thomas from the mid 2000s. I believe it was. Says he went from the A's to the Blue Jays, and I'm pretty sure I did not have that. Another Frank Thomas. This is a gold. You know, the thing is, these Frank Thomases I bought, I did not check them off my database. I just assumed that I did not have them. I'm hoping that's not going to bite me in the butt, but it could. Here's another reptilian. This one is Aaron Estrada, first Bowman. Chrome, obviously. And, yeah, I'm hoping that one's going to be a good one. Here is, I've heard a lot about this guy, Jack Caglionen. Apparently he's very good. It's not his first Bowman, but here's the first Bowman of Royce Lewis. First Bowman Chrome. I don't believe I have that. And if I do, it's not a bad card to have another of. Here is another Angel Reese. I got an Angel Reese thing going. I had to get this $5 price tag off there. Or flip it to the back, one or the other. I like the groovy one, though. It's kind of cool. Here's a Dylan Cruz. Cannot read what that says. Showpieces, I think it says. Get another with a $5 tag. Here's an autograph I got. I never heard of the guy. It's his rookie card. Jake Bloss. And it's numbered out of 150, so for $1, that's pretty good, I think. Even if he doesn't amount to anything, would hopefully will amount to something. Dylan Cruz Rockstar. Thought that was kind of neat. Here's another Reptilian. This is a Yu Min Lin. And, yeah, first Bowman. James Wood, paper rookie. I figure that's fair for $1. Brooks Lee, rookie. Bowman Mojo. Here's another autograph. It's a pro debut. Caden Dana. He's from the Dust Devils. Not sure who that's a franchise of. But yeah, another $1 autograph. Here is Charlie Condon, first Bowman paper. So obviously I'd like to have the chrome, but for $1 you're probably not going to get the chrome. So Dylan Cruz, Topps Heritage rookie. There's a Tim Tebow rookie. I don't think I have that. Oops, hold on. Roki Sasaki. And that's a Heritage rookie. Here is a Travis Bazana, number 8. Top 100 card from Bowman. And lastly, we got a James Woods Rockstar card. So, we got that. And we also got this. It was Mark 20. It's the Reptilian of the Jesus Made, which is a card I definitely wanted. I regretted it not getting it for $15 at a show, the Westchester show that I went to, but they ended up telling me they would do $15 on it, so I was good with that. So then total price was $35. So they knocked $6 off the $1 cards, which was fine. I would obviously like to get them at 50 cents, but I only bought 26. I mean, I could have countered with 30, but I didn't. I'm not one that usually counters too much, so. Alright, so my next bunch of cards. I don't know if I'm going to try to do them in order or not. I went out and took those to the car because they didn't have a bag. So, yeah, there's that card, darn it. I paid 50 cents for that. Anyway. So I think these were the ones I bought next. So let me pull these out. Yeah. These, they had baseball for 25 and 50 cents. Well, not just baseball. You'll see that in a second. But there's a Colin Houck Elite Extra Edition for $0.25. Figured why not. Jacob Wilson Bowman rookie, $0.25. Jacob Wilson Topps rookie for 50 cents. Not sure why that's so much more than the Bowman. This was a waste of 50 cents right here because I believe I already have this card. So it's going to be a waste. And a Caitlin Clark. Panini Contenders. I don't know if this is a rookie. I thought it was. Yeah, I think it's a rookie because it's a Caitlin Clark collection. So it's not actually the Contenders. But, yeah, it's neat. 50 cents for Caitlin Clark. So other than the Ranger Suarez, which I believe is going to be a waste, good buys there. Next guy right next to him had $1 cards. You bought 6, you got 5. And again, I'm pretty sure I wasted at least one more here, because this one, I'm pretty darn sure I already have it. I did not check it for some reason. I think I'm going to keep it because it is an insert. I've decided I'm going to keep some of the, if I pick up an extra Frank Thomas insert, I'm going to keep it. Here's McGuire. I need that for my 1998 set Upper Deck. Not in the greatest condition. One of the corners is a little hammered there, as you can kind of see. Not sure why I paid $1 for that, but just the fact that I needed it. Here's a Stadium Club, and I'm not sure what year this is from. I know this is some kind of variant. It's definitely not the original, you know what I mean, that use that logo. There's a Jackson Churio Mojo from this year. James Wood, blue weird stuff going on around, and this is from What year is this from? 2021, so this goes way back. That's Prism Draft Picks, I believe. And then my last one is the Jackson Churio Bowman's Best. And that's from 2023, so that's a free rookie. So those weren't the best deals, to be honest with you. Especially now that, yeah, I mean, that one I probably could have did better with. But, I mean, he had cards that I wanted, so I believe in that case I overpaid a bit. But that's okay. I overpaid for these too. So that's the thing with this show, I overpaid a little bit more. He had all these cards and everything, and with the color-coded top loaders, the green ones were all $1, so I got two, my favorite person to pronounce her name, Manon Rheaume. This is like a phone card. And then this is, pretty sure this is one I didn't have. This is a classic as well. We're winding down. We didn't get that much quantity-wise. I got this slab for $2. 2000 Collector's Edge T3 Retail. Ron Dayne. This is rookie. So I'm happy to add that to my Ron Dayne collection. I don't think I had that card. And if I do, I know I don't have it slabbed. Last bit was everything seemed to be priced for $2. At least everything I bought was. So I got, this is a 2020 photo variation Vladimir Guerrero. This is a rookie auto of Ian Desmond. This is a Ryan Braun, Allen and Ginter napkin relic. And the same thing with this Prince Fielder. But this one's really nasty looking. It looks like he got some dirt on that. Either that or that's part of, I don't know what it is. I'd have to look at it, see if it's near the stitching or whatever. But that's it for that show. It was good. Wasn't the greatest, but, you know, I squeezed some stuff out, even though maybe I paid a little more in some cases, but I enjoyed it. So overall, it was a great weekend. And now the week's here, and I got to start doing some work. Not bus driving work, but work around here. So first thing is going to be, I'm going to have to put all these cards away. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching.